Namaskar Mitro, welcome to Gurukul Academy. Hello my dear friends, hello my dear students. I welcome you warmly to Gurukul Academy. How are you all doing and how is your board exam preparation going on? The class 10, class 12 CBSE board exams are scheduled to begin from February 15th next month, and you have roughly 1 month time to prepare yourself effectively and improve your scores and improve your marks and improve your percentage. And today I'm going to share in my short video a few important valuable tips which can really help you in preparing better, focusing better, and which will definitely help you in scoring good marks in your board exams class 12 chemistry. So first, let me tell you that this year in your board exam, the board has changed the pattern of the sample paper, and this year you are going to have 40% competency based questions. So the 40% competency based questions can be asked in the form of multiple choice questions, case based questions, source based questions, integrated assertion and reasoning type of questions, or any other types. So this year the board released a sample paper on 16th of September where it has included competency based questions that are going to be asked in your question paper will be 40%, and this can be in the form of multiple choice questions, case based questions, source based, integrated questions, or any other types. And the objective type questions are going to be for 20%, and the remaining 40% questions are going to be the short answer or the long answer questions as per the existing pattern. And the total duration of the exam is for the total duration of the exam is for 3 hours, and you are going to be assessed for 70 marks, and the next 30 marks is going to be for your practicals and your internal assessment. So friends, first let us discuss the weightage that are allotted to the chapters. So as we all know, class 12 chemistry broadly divided into organic, physical, and inorganic chemistry. Solutions for 7 marks, electrochemistry 9 marks, chemical kinetics 7 marks, D and F block elements 7 marks, coordination compounds is for 7 marks. So these are the chapters which form the core of your physical and inorganic chemistry this year. And for the organic chemistry, you have haloalkenes and haloarenes for 6 marks, alcohols, phenols, and ethers for 6 marks, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids for 8 marks, amines for 6 marks, and biomolecules for 7 marks. So this is the weightage as per the pattern, as per the sample that is released by your board exams. So by now your syllabus is completed and you're all attempting your pre-boards. So now first let me discuss why attempting the pre-boards, why solving the sample papers, why solving the previous year papers is so important for you at this particular time of your year. So the pre-boards, attempting the pre-boards gives you the necessary confidence and makes you exam ready. It is also a yardstick to measure your strength and weaknesses. Solving the previous year question papers gives you the confidence and the ability to analyze the difficulty level of your question paper, and also gives you the insight as to what you can actually expect in your final examination. So friends, by now you're all thorough with all the chapters. You know what are the concepts. You have already attempted your class tests. You have attempted your term 1 exam, and now you're also attempting your pre-boards. Now let me tell you, in the sample paper released by the board has made several changes, keeping in view the NEP 2020 changes that were actually brought about, and it is actually going to test your competency level. So more number, you can expect more number of assertion reasoning questions, case based questions, more number of multiple choice questions, more number of 1 mark short answer questions, which are actually going to test your conceptual strength. So now friends, you have roughly 1 month left to prepare yourself. If you are still not confident of your preparation, then this is this 1 month is so crucial for you. This is so important for you to focus and concentrate. And today I'm going to discuss a few tips how you can actually improve your performance. You can actually improve your focus, your concentration, and which will definitely help you score more marks than what you have been doing so far. So strategically, what I stress upon is lesson reading. I have always advised my students to be thorough with the chapter. Lesson reading is so important. A board exam is a board exam. All the chapters are important. We have to keep aside the weightage. Yes, there are certain chapters which are going to carry more marks. There are certain chapters which are going to carry less marks. But a board exam is a board exam. Nothing is unimportant. Everything is important. Whatever is included in the syllabus, everything is important. So see that you have allotted sufficient time to thoroughly study all the chapters. You have already done that now. Already, the syllabus is over, and you're already attempting your pre-boards. So now what you have to do is chapter wise make short crisp notes. That is so important. Now there is really you really don't have the time to go deeply into the chapters. You have already done that. Already the lesson reading, already the chapter explanation is over. So now what you have to do is concentrate on important concepts related to that particular chapter. You already know the chapter. So now what you have to do is every day it is so important for you to allot some time for every subject, be it chemistry, maths, physics, English. But since our video is related to the preparation of chemistry, I would advise you every day you have to allot some time for chemistry preparation. So now you know what are the chapters. You have already studied the chapters. You know what it is. So now I would advise you to prepare chapter wise important conceptual points. You have already done that, I'm sure. But now this is the time to concentrate, focus on all the important concepts. Make short crisp revision notes. If you're not done so, it becomes so easy for you to refer at the time of your final exams. So open your chapters, open the chapters of chemistry, open the chapters related to the syllabus, and make down all short crisp important concept points. Make important short crisp revision notes related to the chapter, which can be referred very easily at the time of your final board exams. That is strategy number 1. So strategy number 1 is thorough lesson reading and making short important crisp concept related points of every chapter. Then strategy number 2 is solving all the important example problems. Every chapter has example problems. Every chapter has in-text problems. So please solve all your example problems. The example problems are already solved. But apart from the example problems, you already have in-text questions. So these in-text questions are not solved. So these in-text questions are actually concept related questions. So if you are able to solve the in-text questions, it means you have grasped the concepts well. So I would advise you, the strategy number 2 would be to solve the example questions and also to solve the in-text questions. Then strategy number 3 would be to solve the NCERT back exercises. If you have not done so, then yes, this is the time. Please open your textbooks and go to the NCERT exercises that are given at the back of every chapter and start solving the NCERT exercises. If you have not done so, if you have already done so, then yes, you can refer them. If you have not started solving the NCERT exercises, then my advice would be to please start solving the NCERT exercises which are actually based on the concepts that are explained in the related chapters. Take down one by one, question one by one you take down. Look at the difficulty level. If you are able to solve it, means yes, you have understood the concept well. If you are stuck at any particular problem, if you are stuck at any particular question, it means you need to go back to the concept, understand it well, and solve it again. So you have to start solving the NCERT back exercises for an effective revision plan. Then strategy number 3 would be to solve the sample papers. See the sample papers. For this, I would advise you to order a copy of Oswald sample question papers class 12 chemistry. So please order a copy of this book. This is a ready and effective tool which will actually help in an effective exam preparation. So this book has 5 solved sample papers and 5 unsolved self-assessment papers. And at the same time, it is also having 2022 solved exam paper. So these sample papers are actually based on the pattern that is released by the board, and by solving the sample papers, see these sample papers have a mix of all kinds of questions. The multiple choice questions, assertion reasoning, case-based questions, integrated questions, long answer questions based on the actual pattern that is released by the board. So by solving the sample papers, by the time you solve, see, total 10 papers are there. 5 solved papers, 5 unsolved papers. For the 5 solved papers, solutions are available. For the 5 unsolved papers, they are the self-assessment papers. So by attempting the sample papers, you are actually getting a grip on your preparation level, because it is the same pattern you're going to be tested in your actual board examination. And by solving, so I advise you to please solve one sample paper every day. Make it a point that from now on you are solving one sample paper every day. It takes 3 hours. So allot a particular time of the day to solving one sample paper every day. Then you have to assess the level, the ease with which you are able to solve the sample papers. The ease with which you are able to solve the sample papers actually tells you how prepared you are in attempting your final exams. If you are stuck at any particular question, then please, I advise you to go back to the chapter, go back to the concept, revise it, be thorough with it, and attempt the question. Then you see, when you have actually begun solving the sample papers, and by the end of it, then you can really assess your preparation level, how good you are, how good you become. And it will also an effective tool for time management. By solving the sample paper in 3 hours, you will get to know with what speed and accuracy you are able to solve the paper in your actual board exam. So solving the sample papers is so crucial, is so important at this time of your preparation. Then the last strategy would be to solve the previous year papers. See, the syllabus has not changed. Concepts have not changed. What has changed is the way the questions are being asked. A previous year paper is a previous year paper. So for this, I advise you to order a copy of All-in-One CBSE Chemistry. So All-in-One CBSE Chemistry has previous last 10 years. You're getting 2 kinds of books. One is you're having last 10 years solved papers, you're having last 5 years previous solved papers. So based on your convenience, if you're able to solve last 10 year papers, fine, you can order a copy of that. Or if you feel that yes, last 10 years papers could not be possible at this at this juncture, then you can order a copy of a book where you are having last 5 years papers. CBSE All-in-One last 5 years solved previous papers. You can please order a copy of yourself and start looking into the previous year's questions. See, you may not really have the time to solve all the questions, but yes, what you can do is refer to the questions. Refer to the questions. If you find it easy, it's okay. or if you think that yes, this question is difficult, it needs to be referred to, then please go back to the chapter, go back to the concept, understand it well, and then start solving the question. So this is how usually I advise my students to solve the previous year papers. So this is the strategy. One thing is thorough lesson reading, understanding the concepts well, making short, crisp revision notes, attempting your pre-boards, attempting NCERT exercises, solving the NCERT back exercises, and at the same time working out the sample papers, working out the previous year papers. So my dear friends, these are effective strategies, effective plans which will definitely help you score more, focus and concentrate better, and which will definitely help you score more marks in your final exams. And as far as physical chemistry is concerned, you have number of numericals. As far as organic chemistry is concerned, you have lot of preparations, lot of reactions. So I advise you to please maintain a separate book where you are solving all the numericals. You have all the numericals solved in one separate book. And as far as organic chemistry is concerned, you have all the reactions, you have all the preparations in one separate book, so that it becomes very easy for you to refer to them at your last minute, on the last day of your exam. And last but not the least, when you are actually attempting the sample papers, I advise you to please maintain a separate book where you are solving all the sample papers, where you are solving all your previous year questions separately, so that it becomes very easy for you to refer them at the time of your examination. So my dear friends, so these are some effective strategies: lesson reading, short crisp revision notes, solving NCERT exercises, solving example and in-text questions, solving previous year papers, solving sample papers, maintaining separate books for your numericals, maintaining separate books for your organic chemistry, reactions, preparations, maintaining separate book for your solving of the sample papers, and maintaining separate book for solving of your previous papers. So my dear friends, I hope all these tips, all this effective revision strategy is what we call as, will definitely help you in preparing better for your final chemistry board examination. By studying regularly, consistently, you can complete the given, and the day revision that you have made, the day's plan that you have made. By studying regularly and consistently, you can complete the study efficiently, and you will definitely have ample time for revision. And remember, attempting the pre-boards gives you the necessary confidence and makes you exam ready. So my dear friends, I hope all these tips will definitely help you in organizing yourself. Now still you have the time, still you have got 1 month time. So this is the plan that I suggest to all my students, to so that where you are actually improving your performance, improving, and by solving the sample papers, it is like time management. Solving the sample papers in 3 hours time will actually tell you with what speed and accuracy you are actually able to attempt your final board examination. And while studying, see that you are choosing a calm corner of your house where you really don't have any disturbance, where you can sit calmly for 3 hours and solve papers. And remember, having a positive frame of mind, having a positive attitude. Yes, I can do it. Still, I have got the time. If you have not looked into these things, then yes, this is the time for you to organize yourself, be more methodical in your preparation, and see the results that it gives you. So, my dear friends, I'm sure, open your textbooks, start revising, start making short, crisp notes, start revising the concepts, start solving NCRT exercises, start solving example questions and text questions, and look at where it takes for your preparation levels. Thank you, dear friends. Hoping you all have a good time preparing for your board exams. Thank you so much. Bye. Wish you good luck.